for 559 of them. So I can only go out at 8 o'clock at night. Dude, that chick right there, she worked in the store, and I saw it on the computer. Kim hooked me up, and I looked, and it said, "Oh, if you talk to her, she'll be your slave in your house, like your maid and shit." I was like, "Oh, cool." And like I said, I had her. She died. I took her into the Oblivion gates, man. She didn't stand a fucking chance. Dude, man. Dude, that's my Blades helmet and my Blade shield. Check this out. Upstairs, I got a picture, a painting of my house in fucking Chorrol. I didn't know that this lady, she made that painting for me. That's my house in Chorrol. It's nice. Look at that shit, man. Dude, she made the painting because I didn't rat her out for fucking stealing something or, you know. I didn't know. I was like, oh, kill her, you know. I was like, she'll give me a big painting like that? And I got all my weapons and shit. All those cases, like that one, dude, this is filled with every single staff there is. I got Wabbajack. I got the Sanguine Rose. I got every staff. Dude, Hoarfrost. Staff of Pacification. I like that. Dude, Wabbajack. You got the Staff of Worms. These are all my swords. Look at all them swords, man. Dude, I got swords that are worth like $5,000.
Was that sword named after you? Grandpa 69?
Grandpa 69. That was the first one that I created. I made it. It was a glass claymore, but I took it and I magicked it up, you know? But I used a cheesy soul gem. You know, so I was like, oh, fuck. But yeah, dude, I got, you know, rug dumped sword. Everything that was a collectible. The Sword of the Crusader. That was the first thing I did. I became a Knight of the Nine, the Crusaders, you know. Those are all my swords. Those, dude, all these are beautiful. Look at that black one. That's fucking Nelrine ceremonial sword. Look at that thing. Or this one right here. That's the short sword of the Blaze. I got, dude, killer. Look at these ones. All my glow in the dark ones. Some of the dagger of blizzards. Then these are all my blunt weapons. That I just got that. The axe of icy darkness. All my battle axes. I got one of everything. If I get two, I sell them. You know. But I want one of everything. So you know, so that's all my maces. The Reveler of Inequity, that thing's killer. The Truncheon of Submission. Some of these things are so cool. You know? And then I got like my shelf, this one little chest. Right? That one little chest. It's got all my diamonds, emeralds. I have flawed diamonds. I don't have 10 of anything though. 5, 9, 7, 4. 9 gold nuggets. We're almost hitting 10s. Those are just pearls and gems. That's my second floor.
Good day, my lady.
Oh, she says, good day, my lady, because I got 2 chicks in the house. This is a balcony. I don't go out there. Then this is the 3rd floor. This is why it was cool, because the guy that runs this town is a vampire. This is my bedroom. Really cool. Look at that area rug, man. Nice. I decorated the entire desk with the paint palette, paint brushes. I put a flower. I put a hourglass. I put a couple scrolls. I put a quill, an ink, couple ink things. I put the basket under the desk. And then inside the desk, all the books I've collected, all the notes, you know, everything that, you know. The only books I put up on shelves were the Mythic Dawn commentaries. I got volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. I got a few of them, and they were purple, so I liked them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I put those up there. I had other shit, I took it down. I kept the silver. This is my one-of-a-kind chest. Some stolen skooma. Poisoned apples. Stuff that I got during missions, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Rat poison. All the sigil stones I collected. My Argonian heart. I had to carve a heart out of a dude. You know, my torture tools, couple flowers, hourglass, massive weapons. That is killer. Duskfang changes into Dawnfang.
Mm-hmm.
So if you carry it around, it like changes every 12 hours. It's pretty sick looking now. I got the Volderong. Oh, it was like all the same weapons, you know. The Blade of Woe. Skulls. Lots of skulls. More swords. Killer shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that I've collected. Another basket. Scales. Oh, that's the old lady's head. I took Mother's head. Look at that head, dude. That is killer, huh? He was the dude that infiltrated the Dark Brotherhood because they killed his mother and he kept her head. And he was going to my drops. I was like one of the head assassins.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to my drops and changing my... And I ended up killing all the heads of the Dark Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
But the old lady, the Dark Mother or whatever, made me the listener, and so I go to Cheaton Hall, and you know, I go to Bravo first to her statue. She tells me who to kill, and then I have a person that runs it for me, and she just does it, and she gives me $200 for the one I did before. And like I said, that girl that's downstairs, she comes with me. I have a dude and then a cat Jeet.
Yeah.
I was gonna grab him because I took her and she died. Yeah, that's a one-time thing right there. That fucking old lady's head's killer. And then that's my dragon armor for completing the game. The guy gave me because Martin Septim became a dragon statue.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave me dragon armor. It's heavy armor. I'm light armor, so. But it was the nicest set of armor, and it was the end of the game, so I put all the pieces, the gauntlets, the shield, the helmet. Dude, I did it all with... Well, let me show you, because, see, I got this really great skill that we didn't have in fucking Skyrim. When I put things around in Skyrim, I used to just drop them and hope for the best. But in this, I have a spell called Remote Manipulation. So, like, I can pick up that scythe right there. I can get it.
It's not happening.
There it is. And I can move it anywhere I want. Remote manipulation is killer. Where's all my torture tools? Oh, they're downstairs. I'll put it on this table right here. Look at that. That's it. Now it's on the table. And you just gotta wait, and that's it. See, like I did this crystal ball. I did the skulls and the bowls and shit. You know? The lady's head, I put that head on that thing. I put that scale up there. I put all these things on there. I did like everything on here. I took everything that was there, got rid of it, and re-put stuff, you know? Crystal balls, scales, did all this. The desk looked nice, right?
Yeah, it looks great.
Paint palette. I had to get one of those. Put a basket underneath the desk. I did another basket over here. I'm gonna put some fucking, like some soul gems or something in there so they glow.
Mm-hmm.
The cool thing about the other one, Skyrim, they had them fucking red glowing balls.
Mm-hmm.
The
spheres,
the
right?
Dwarven spears.
Yeah.
See, I got all those purple books, man. I mean, I did it good, and they fell. And I didn't want to fuck with it again, you know?
Uh-huh.
I had them in there perfect, and they fell. God damn it. So I took everything out, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do, like, all skulls and heads and shit. You know? Yeah, dude, look at this. This is my magical gems and things that I've all of them are one only.
Mm-hmm.
All the things I've collected, dude. I had that to start pretty much. I had a fire and a 10% resistance to frost and fire. All these things, dude, that I've collected. This is my light armor shelf. I've never worn any of it. This right here is my heavy armor shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Never worn any of it. This is my magic archmage, my archmage hood, robe, black hand hood, black hand robe.
Mm-hmm.
You know. There you go. Robe of the conjurer, robe of the apprentice. That was given to me when I became an apprentice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this shit I, just found, Necromancer hood, necromancer robe. I could dress in all that shit if I wanted to, but, I got my glass and it's all juiced up. Keeps me strong enough,
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. My little thing, Wasn't as cool as Skyrim. Skyrim's awesome, man. I mean, I was able to do so much in that, I mean, I had a house that I got to create. I got to actually build the house,
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking killer, I mean, it's like, and then so I always got to check what time it is when I go outside because it's only 10:30. Thing that's cool is I just figured out I can jump in my house. I can jump from my house. I don't have to be outside to fast jump. Like
Mm-hmm.
right now, I'm sitting in my house.
Yeah.
It's 10:41 p.m. So it doesn't really matter where I go. Every town I have a house. I have a house in Bruma. This is where the
and do you just have to travel to those, like, side areas
well,
at night?
no matter where I go, I'm close to a house that I can run into.
Mm-hmm.
If the sun's out and I'm completely a vampire, because then you don't have to be completely a vampire. You can feed on people.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been feeding on people a lot, If I need to really talk to a lot of people, there's hotels, like if I go into the market garden in the middle of the city,
Mm-hmm.
there's a hotel that I can run to before I die.
Mm-hmm.
If you get caught out in the open in the middle of the day, you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
It happened to me. That's how I kind of learned, because you're like running, and if you're like running from like here to here,
Uh-huh.
you're fucked. You're not gonna make it, man. Even if you got the fucking, it's like I have all my shit is set up like a fast. So that's I got my bow. I got my